Hello, people. I'm back with another storytelling. I thought that I had so many. I'm, of course, choosing the ones that I want to tell, that I want to share. Some of them are really private, so it would be kind of embarrassing, let's put it that way. But the stories that I want to tell today, it happens around like June or July this year, so it's like a recent, we could say. And what happened? I was kind of like, in the middle of a situation that I want to like going out and meet people, So I decided like going to Governor Island. So I went to spend like the morning walking around, and it's like the view, it's beautiful. You can check it out on Google. It's really beautiful. But then I got there, and then after like I don't know, less than 1 hour, I'd say probably, uh, they started to ask us to leave the island to take the ferry back to Manhattan because there was an electricity problem, so we could not stay there. So I was okay, let's go back to the city. But the problem is when I have something planned, and I think I mentioned that before, I need to have things planned in some way. I'm okay. I'm flexible. I can, change the plans a little bit. But I feel like I was like, I want to do something. So I just didn't want to leave the islands and go back home. So I decided like, let's walk around. So I went to the financial district. It's beautiful. I like the architecture around. I like the churches, the graveyards that they have around. So, was okay, I'm gonna walk there. And then I did that. And then after all, I decided to go to a place called Stone Street. It's basically, especially like during summertime when it's not cold, uh, they close it off the streets and they put banks, tables. So all the restaurants, they serve people outside, outdoor. So it's really nice. And in financial district, I was like, I'm gonna go there. And then I ended up, but then what happened when I got there, uh, I was by myself. And then it was around like it was Friday, which is the day that people usually like happy hour, all that. So when I got to the street and then I look around, so many guys. I felt like, so I was like a kind of shy. I was really shy, not just a little bit. I was really shy. And then I didn't have the courage to just take a place and sit around them. So I was, what, I'm gonna find a bar, a restaurant, or whatever, and I'm gonna go inside. I think like that would make me feel more comfortable, more confident maybe. So yes, I chose one bar, and then I sat at the bar. Usually when I'm by myself, I also don't like to stay sitting like at the table. So usually I take places at the bar. I just feel like it's easier to talk to people around, to talk to the barman. You don't feel like alone. So that's what I did. Well, fast forward, I was there having my drink. I was not even having like an alcohol drink. It was the mocktail, and I was having some. I think it was the burger. I might be wrong, but I think it was the burger. I was having. Oh yes, now I remember why. It was the burger and French fries. That's why I remember. Well, then this guy came next to me, and then he started like a conversation. He asked my name, blah blah blah, all that, and then it was nice, I was talking to him, super handsome guy, and he had this British accent. So it was like, beautiful. I like the accents. I wonder if people, when they hear me, they feel like the same. Oh, I like her accent because it's like the Brazilian accent speaking English, you know, it's the American English is different. So I liked his accent. We were talking, you know, and then he was like, oh, your French fries look so good. I was, help yourself, please. There are so many French fries here. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna eat all. And then he starts like getting from my plate. I was almost Joy. Joy doesn't share food, but I offered. So I was okay, you can have it. So we were talking, blah, 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 blah. And at some point, he went to the restroom. I was there again by myself. And then the other guy came. And then this other guy, I'm gonna give names, fake names, of course, because I'm not gonna expose people here, although we don't follow each other, but it's still. I'm gonna use like names from friends. Let's put it like the guy that I felt like he was handsome and I liked. His name is Ross. Let's see. And the other guy, that was nice, but just not. I didn't feel like the first attraction or whatever you call. His name was Chandler. So we have names now, right? And then Chandler came. And then he also asked my name, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, we're talking, blah, blah, blah. And then the other guy came back. So suddenly I had two guys next to me talking to me. I was okay. And then the weirdest thing, they were friends. I was, oh my gosh, that's just so embarrassing. But you know, that's not my problem. That's their problem. And then we were talking, blah, blah, blah. And then when they were telling me, oh, we're gonna go to a rooftop nearby here. One of them was in there. It's a hotel, and then there's a rooftop. He was there because he was about to go to a concert. So he was like, both of them, oh, we're gonna go to the rooftop, blah blah blah. Do you wanna come with us? It was like, it's a public space, you know, it's a famous rooftop around. They were inviting, and it was like free that day. So yeah, sure, let's go to the rooftop. So I went to the rooftop with both of them, like as friends, you know, like talk. And then we went there. We grabbed some other drink there. You know, I didn't want to eat it because I just had my burger. And then I had a drink because before I had just a mocktail. And then we're talking, blah, blah, blah. And then Chandler, that the guy that came in second, he was like, I'm gonna go to the concert now, so I cannot stay with you guys, blah, 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 let's keep in touch, blah, 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 let's give me your number, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, I just gave him my number, but it was pretty like clear with him, oh yeah, let's hang out, the three of us sometimes. They were really nice people. Let's just put like this information also, really nice, really smart guys, you know, funny, respectful. They were really smart, which I liked. So we were talking like about different topics. So one of Chandler works in technology, as I was working in a technology company. So we were talking like a lot. And the other guy, he works in a soccer area. So I love soccer. So I'm from Brazil, you know. So we were talking about soccer also. So both of them was really good, the conversation itself. But I just didn't have the thing, let's say, with the Chandler guy. But yet I gave my number because it was like, it was nice. He was a smart guy. Why not? You can have friends, you know. And I was really clear with him, like, oh yeah, we should be friends. We should do something together. It's so nice, the three of us. So every time he would say something, I would always put in, yeah, the three of us, let's do something. So I was clear that I didn't have any intention to do anything with him, just the two of us. Okay, he goes to his concerts. And I stayed there with Ross, right? And Ross was a guy that was, okay, this guy, I could go on a date. And then we were talking, and then he was kind of flirting, but just a little bit. So I didn't want to flirt back. So I was like, okay, you know, I was kind of just joking when he was flirting. I didn't go like totally into the flirting thing. And then he also, afterwards, so I was like, hey, now it's my time. I want to go back home. I'm going to walk to the subway. He was like, oh, I'll walk you there, blah, blah, blah. My pleasure, whatever. So we went, and then when I was getting inside the subway station, how can I get your number? I'd like to invite you out sometimes. And I was just thinking by myself, oh, that one I like it. So I gave him my number, and I was sure I'm gonna wait for you to invite me on a date. So I was clear with him that I want to go on a date. While with the other one, I always said about like being friends, the three of us. So I'm pretty sure I was really clear with everything. Well, fast forward again. The two of them were texting me, like after all, like he did. Later on, the other guy, Chandler, who wasn't at the concert, he was sending pictures of the concert. He was, oh, that's so nice. You should have come with me, because he invited me to go, and I said no. And then the other guy, Ross, the one that I liked, was also sending me messages, blah, blah. So we're talking. We're just like regular talking, like, how's your day? What did you do today? What are you gonna do? All that, both of them. But then, that's the part that I want to share. At some point, I just got confused with all the back and forth conversation between among the three of us, actually. So in different chats, private chats with Ross, private chats with Chandler, we were discussing. But then there was one day that I was talking to both of them in friend terms. The two conversations were really friendly. And then I received a message from Chandler say, hey, let's go out. I want to take you out, blah, blah, blah. But I knew that I didn't want to lead him to like, oh yeah, let's go out and maybe it's going to happen something. Because I knew it would not happen. So I don't like it. Just let it go if I know from the beginning that it's not going to happen, And then I was, let's talk with Ross and see if we can manage to go out, the three of us. That's what I said. And then Ross sent me a message, say, hey, so when can I take you out? How is your schedule this week? Because I told him that I was in a bit like of a rush, a lot of things to do that week. Wow, but what happens with all this conversation, after all, when I was answering, I answered to Chandler, oh yes, I'd love you to take me out. And then to Ross, I answered, oh, no, I'm too busy. I have so many things to do it, but let's see when you can do things, the three of us together. So to the guy that I liked and I went to go out, I said no. And to the guy that I knew that I didn't have the vibe with him, I said yes. So it was a whole confusing thing. But then also what I didn't know, it's how friends they were. I just thought they were just friends, regular friends. But they were like best friends, and they were talking between them, which is weird because like if you were friends, you don't step on each other's place, you know what I mean? It's like they both knew that they liked me at first, and they both knew that they want to take me out. So they should have agreed like, oh, so you're gonna do or I'm gonna do. Not both of them, But they were talking. Oh, she said yes to me. Oh, she said no to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. And then I felt so embarrassed with everything that I was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to date any of these guys anymore. So I just like started like, slow answering. Then like they would send a message and then it would take me like to the next day to answer back. Until I was just, I didn't like ghosts. Exactly, because I don't like that. I feel like it's disrespectful. You have the right to be honest, and the other person has the right to receive a dishonesty back. You know what I mean? So I just were like, yeah, no, see, to both of them, yeah, sometimes we're gonna hang out to the three of us together again. It was really nice. We can go play pool, for example. You know, we can go to arcade games. I was always putting like, let's do the three of us. But I screwed up because the guy that I really liked, he is, you know, really handsome guy, really smart in the soccer field. That is something that I really love. The British accent, and I just screwed up. And then after all, I was like, hey guys, I'm in a bunch of things now, so I'm sorry, I can't continue with the conversation. I don't think I have space now to add in a new friends, because I have so much already going on that I cannot add more to all that. I have a lot on my plate. So basically, I just said, I don't want to even be your friends anymore. And that's how I ended up, you know, like I missed, maybe, I don't know, or they missed the opportunity to get to me, to know me better, you know. But that was it. So next time, if you meet someone and you meet two guys at the same time, make sure you're gonna write down notes on the name, you know, like to make sure that you know which guy you are talking and not mess it up as I did. So that's my story for the day in another 60 minutes. Oh my gosh. I hope you like, you guys. Oh, what did I say now? I'm so crazy. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. That's what it is. I was about to say actually, like, I hope you guys enjoy my story, but then it got so confused. You got it, what I mean, right? That's it. Bye.